Manchester United supporters have long cherished the idea of an Englishman with striking looks and midfield talent to embody the ideal number 7 at Old Trafford, notion epitomized by David Beckham. However, the case of Mason Mount has only left fans increasingly disheartened as he continues to play. The enduring mystery at Old Trafford remains: how to break the number 7 shirt's jinx that has persisted since Cristiano Ronaldo's departure. Beginning the season in top form, Manchester United supporters are likely anticipating Mason Mount to fully demonstrate his top attribute. Coach Erik ten Hag recognizes that the pressure doesn't rest solely on the English midfielder, but also falls on his shoulders, as he aims for this decision to be the optimal one. Nonetheless, Mount appears to be experiencing a similar situation as previous notable players who have donned this iconic jersey since the era of Cristiano Ronaldo. After over a season with the Red Devils, the ex-Chelsea standout has managed just 1 goal and 1 assist in 20-plus appearances. Mount is even being named as possibly the worst figure in Red Devils history. But what was the fate of those who came before him? And is Mount truly the most disappointing addition since the Cristiano Ronaldo era? In 2009, when Cristiano Ronaldo departed Manchester United for Real Madrid, Sir Alex Ferguson made the strategic move to bring Michael Owen to Old Trafford, anticipating that his veteran presence and knack for scoring would compensate for losing the Portuguese sensation. Assigning Owen the iconic number 7 jersey was both a daring and symbolic gesture. Though past his peak, Owen remained one of England's most renowned and seasoned strikers. Nevertheless, upon joining Manchester United, he quickly encountered a challenging reality. He was no longer the focal point of the attack and faced stiff competition from younger talents like Wayne Rooney, Dimitar Berbatov, and subsequently Javier Hernandez. Owen experienced some unforgettable highlights while wearing Manchester United's jersey. Notably, one such highlight was his match-winning goal in the September 2009 Manchester derby. That clash between Manchester United and Manchester City was intense, boasting a total of 7 goals. Owen's strike in the 96th minute secured a thrilling 4-3 victory for United. This might be Owen's standout moment as a Manchester United player, and is undoubtedly one of the most iconic goals in the history of Manchester derbies. While Owen had a standout moment at United, his overall career there was largely marred by injuries and inconsistency. Over 3 seasons with the club, he scored just 5 Premier League goals in 31 appearances. Much of his time was spent sidelined due to fitness issues, and when he did play, his performance failed to meet expectations. When Manchester United assigned Owen the iconic number 7 shirt, it was seen as an attempt to uphold the prestigious legacy associated with that number. However, Owen's struggles at Old Trafford became an early indication of what some refer to as the number 7 curse. After Michael Owen, Antonio Valencia took on the iconic number 7 shirt for the 2012-2013 season. Known for his dependability, pace, and solid defensive skills, Valencia was a strong player. However, wearing the number 7 seemed to weigh heavily on him, and he wasn't entirely comfortable with that pressure. His performance dipped, and after a disappointing season, he requested to switch back to his previous number. Valencia's decision highlights that the stress of wearing this iconic jersey affects both fans and players alike. Valencia returned to wearing the number 25 jersey, reclaiming his fine form and continuing to be a crucial player for Manchester United in the following years. However, when the club signed Angel Di Maria from Real Madrid at a then-record fee in 2014, many believed he would be the star to bring glory back to the number 7 shirt. Di Maria began his United career with impressive performances and dazzling goals, but his form soon declined dramatically. Struggles to acclimate to Premier League football and his tense relationship with manager Louis van Gaal resulted in his premature exit after only 1 season. Di Maria moved on to Paris Saint-Germain, leaving significant doubts about the ability of future number 7s to triumph at United. Despite enjoying some brilliant moments, such as his spectacular goal against Leicester City, Di Maria's inconsistency and conflicts with the coaching staff hindered him from fulfilling his full potential. He wrapped up the season with a mere 4 goals in 32 appearances, falling short of the high expectations set for him. Even today, Many fans probably still regret that the Argentine star missed out on more chances during his tenure at the Theatre of Dreams. Following Di Maria's exit, all eyes turned to Memphis Depay, who made his way to Old Trafford with high expectations in 2015. Joining from PSV Eindhoven, the Dutch talent was hailed as one of the top young prospects. Upon receiving the prestigious number 7 shirt, hopes were high, but Depay's performances were not up to par. His inconsistency and underwhelming displays led to his struggle to maintain a spot in Manchester United's first team, resulting in his departure just 2 seasons later. Depay, known for his aggressive attacking approach and impressive skills, found it challenging to adapt to the Premier League's demanding nature. During the 2016-2017 season, he managed just 4 league appearances and failed to score, prompting a move to Lyon to revive his career. Losing confidence in international names, the Red Devils decided to focus on acquiring a seasoned Premier League player to reduce risk. This led them to target Alexis Sanchez, Arsenal's standout star at that time. In January 2018, Manchester United pulled off a major transfer by signing Sanchez from Arsenal. He was expected to inject creativity and efficiency into their offense, but he struggled to adapt to the team's style and faced frequent injuries. His impact was minimal, making him one of the most disappointing acquisitions in club history. In the end, his most notable contribution might simply be his debut video for Manchester United. Sanchez was anticipated to shine in Manchester United's attack, yet he has managed only 3 goals in 32 Premier League matches. This lackluster performance, paired with his substantial wages, turned him into a financial strain for the club. Following a move to Inter Milan and an underwhelming stint of 1.5 years at Manchester United, he still hasn't rediscovered his peak performance. In a situation where many shied away from wearing the number 7 shirt, Edinson Cavani boldly took it on when he joined Manchester United in the summer of 2020. Leveraging his wealth of experience and courage, Cavani helped to lessen concerns surrounding the number 7 curse. He delivered numerous vital goals that added consistency to United's front line. Despite this, Cavani was past his prime and his stint with United was relatively brief. Following Cavani's departure, Cristiano Ronaldo rejoined Manchester United and reclaimed the iconic number 7 shirt. His comeback brought great anticipation among fans. However, conflicts with the coaching team and internal issues prevented this reunion from reaching the expected outcome. Ronaldo departed the club by the end of 2022, leaving the number 7 shirt unclaimed until Mason Mount took up the mantle. Mount is indeed a talented player, but the expectations associated with wearing the number 7 shirt seem to have impacted his performance. Previously, he excelled at Chelsea and had the potential to become a leading midfielder in English football. However, the atmosphere at Manchester United, coupled with the high-pressure situation linked to the number 7 shirt, has hindered Mount's ability to play at his best. How Mount will address this issue remains a significant question, and only time will provide the answers.